If anyone should say that the Jamaica men's national team has any chance of upsetting the Mexican, then today on the 22nd of June 2024, Jamaica can have a chance of doing so, as the national team will be facing off against Mexico at 8 p.m. Jamaica time. However, no one can say that Jamaica track record against Mexico is excited, but with the returning of some of Jamaica's key players, then it is not impossible for Jamaica to do a big upset. The question is, can Jamaica upset the Mexicans? Join Premier 7 for the discussion. Everybody wants for the Copa America to be a competition where excitement is there and for memories to be forever etched in their thoughts. Welcome to Premier 7. I am your host, Ryan Nelson. I hope you all are having a wonderful day as I am here in my Jamaican colors, trying my best to at least help the national team to do something phenomenal against the Mexicans today. And I think that Jamaica has something in store that could possibly become upsetting to the Mexicans. But before I even think about expressing myself, whereas the topics concerning today's video is concerned, how about recapping the warning for the Mexicans?
War start, Mexico, prepare no mind, this a time at the time. Feed it by Jamaica, happy shine. Remember revenge are the sweetest reward in the life. The FIFA rankings, Jamaica, happy climb. I work very hard to get things right. Success comes from a plan. We just a work on a striker. We lead the line.
So Jamaica should not be only working on a striker to upset the Mexicans, but have a team that can go out there and create an upset, a huge blow in Copa America. So because I want to watch the game, I think that to do a live stream will not be the best option for me. I want to sit at home, watch the game, talk about the game, custom myself just like you, the fans. And I just want to do this quick video for you just to show you that we're all on the same page or want to be on the same page where Jamaica representation is concerned. So the topic is Mexico versus Jamaica, Copa America 2024, Reggae Boyz upset. From this topic, I am going to talk about my predicted 11 that Jamaica should go with, the player or players to watch out for, and is there any expectation? So with no further ado, before I jump into the critical part of the video, people, if you are new to Premier 7, please go ahead and subscribe, turn on the notifications bell, leave a like on the video so that YouTube algorithm will push the video for other persons to see. As you can see down below the screen, I have 1,445 subscribers. So by way of your assistance, Premier 7 will gain some more recognition. So let's jump into the first point. My predicted or potential lineup. And this lineup is one for which I took some consideration in because it is somewhat different from what other persons will go for. So as you can see here, I am working with a 4-2-3-1 formation. Initially, this is a balanced formation, a formation that Jamaica normally utilize, whereas the midfield two will be that critical area that will provide the balance to the national team. Some persons would want to go for a 5 at the back. Well, not say 5 at the back, that was an error. 3 at the back five in the middle and two up front. But for me, some of the key players will not be having that opportunity to play in that midfield five. So I went with the formation for which I think our better players, or let's say our best players, can fit in and possibly can have that huge impact. First impression last, and if Jamaica can gain a victory against Mexico in the first game of the campaign for Copa America, it will be applauded. So in goal, some persons will say Jamali Wade. But based on the few games that Jamal Lewis has played, he looked very rusty. He doesn't look as if he's in the game as how he should. And I think that to give Mr. Boyce the chance, I think it will be a good idea because he has been doing quite well in the championship. And based on the fact that Mexico is a team that likes to cross ball in the box, with his height, he can help Jamaica to get the ball out of their danger zone and potentially have it pushed forward to players who can hit Mexico on the break. So in the back four, I am going to go for the normal back line. I think a back three could be ideal, but I am playing not to say safe, but more balanced where the national team is concerned. So without no doubt, Lemby Kisa is the ideal right back with Deshaun Bernard and Ethan Pinnock, who come back to the national team, Mr. Pinnock. It will be a huge boost for us. And to the left hand side, we don't have Amari Bell. So Greg Lee, who has not been playing back for the national team, has to be that main man to play on the left hand side. I think Greg Lee and Lembikisa have what it takes to go forward, push Jamaica up more, giving us a higher line. In that case, now we can set offside traps for Mexicans, and we don't have a very low block because the lower the block, we're bringing Mexico onto ourselves. And we would not want for that to happen. So we want to keep the pressure on Mexico by pushing our team higher up the press. I spoke about the return of Ethan Pinnock. I think this is going to be very crucial for the national team. He's left-footed, Lee's left-footed, Lembikisa right-footed, Bernard right-footed. That is a perfect balance for the national team. Ethan Pinnock, with his experience, I know that with him being a calm-headed player in the national team, then you can give Bernard the license to go a bit further, with him being that last man if anything should happen. So the back four is quite a decent back four to work with, and I think that you guys would like it as well. If you like this back four so far, guys, go ahead and leave a like on this video. For the midfield too, I will go for a Damian Lowe and Anderson. The reason why I go for Damian Lowe, Mexico likes to play through the middle. They're quick, they're fast, and they love to press. With a Damian Lowe who can provide some form of roughness in the midfield, I am not going to want for him to keep the ball too long at his feet. I would like for him to dislodge the play, make some necessary passes. Anything that is coming to our direction, if he can prevent it from coming to our back four, he clears it with his head, right? And if his foot is in the position as well to clear it, do that as well. Not one for Damian Lowe to keep the ball for too long because he can get trapped and Mexico can hit us very hard and press and score. So Damian Lowe, I would just like for him to just be the defensive midfielder who will protect the back four. For an Anderson, Jamaica doesn't have an ideal number 8, and with Johnson not in the squad, Lambert and Lowe will be more so too defensive. So I think an Anderson, who I believe can work into becoming an ideal number 8 for the national team at a very young age, 19, giving him more game on top of games, it will be a very good look for him. Now, here's the thing now with the front three. I want for Cephas to be in the squad, and I want for Demarai Gray to be in the squad as well, especially where the starting 11 is concerned. Bobby Reed, you keep the right. He's not bad playing from the right, even though he's not the best defensive player, but I think we're balanced and holding on to the ball is concerned. A Bobby Reed who have vision, who have passes, has to play in the team. Demarai Gray, he has played the number 10 role before, not for Jamaica. I think he played so for Everton in the past. And based on the fact that he knows how to run on players quite well, he knows how to hold on to the ball, make some intricate passes. I think he's a rightful man to play in that number 10 position. If Demarai Gray comes to a Damian Lowe and bring on the Mexican to him, then what he can do now with some crucial passes and with his instinct, he can drop deep and allow for Cephas to have more chance to go higher up the press. With Demarai Gray playing more central, he gives Cephas that license to hold onto the touchline. He passes it to him. Cephas can come in, and then again you have a Bowser in the box who is not bad in terms of scoring goals for the national team. Let's all forget about the past, whereas Dominican Republic and Dominica is concerned. Yes, he received a few chances, but guess what? He was on the score sheet. Some persons will be saying, let's play Antonio, but the person who is in form is a Shamar Nicholson. He has to start. So this is the start for Jamaica, for which I think should be ideal against Mexico. This is a potential lineup, even though there could be changes by coach Al Grimson. So far, so good, people. This starting 11 could do quite well for the national team. And what do you think about it? Do you think that with Demarai Gray playing as a number 10, it will be an ideal way of upsetting Mexico? Because the thing is, Mexico will not be having their goalkeeper, and that is where Jamaica can hit Mexico very hard. Ochoa, based on what I have heard, will not be in the squad for tonight's clash. Now, for the second phase of this video, I want to speak directly to the players, or let's say the player that we should look out for. So for the Jamaica men's national team, Ethan Pinnock is one of those crucial players that we have to look out for. With him being in the back four, we have a leader there, we have a captain, we have a composed player, we have a person who can make the rightful decision, not reckless, not going to make decisions that will push Jamaica on the wrong side where the team is concerned. So Ethan Pinnock is that guy that we have to watch out for. He's good in the air, whereas attacking and defensive is concerned, so he can help Jamaica to clear the lines and also help the national team to score a goal where it is necessary. We have a Damian Lowe, we have a Bernard, and a Nathan Pinnock. It is three tall guys who we can utilize quite well in the Mexican box. Another player to watch out for, I would say, is let me say now, a Demarai Gray. Demarai Gray, as I've said before, is going to be the person I would put in the number 10 position. With Casey Palmer not being his best, not looking very convincing for the national team, put Palmer on the bench, give Demarai Gray a chance to own and control the midfield, whereas the number 10 is concerned. He can shoot from a distance, he can shoot from close range, he has a very good power in his foot as well, he can use both feet, he can drift in, he can create chances, he can bring on players, and allow for Shamar Nicholson, even Bobby Reed, and for Cephas to have chances to go up more and create a chaotic press on the Mexican. Another player to watch out for, I would say, is a Ronaldo Cephas. He may not be the person who's going to score the goals, but whereas super pressing is concerned, good touches, good passes, if all goes well with him in regards to making the final pass and even getting the chance to score a goal, then he will be that machine that Jamaica will use to exploit the Mexicans. So, for the final point of this segment, any expectations? I think there should not be too many expectations for the Reggae Boyz based on the fact that Mexico has that track record of winning against Jamaica on several occasions. So to have too many expectations, I think it would be ideal to have it, but I think we'll be overthinking it. But we can say that based on the players that we have coming back for the national team, Jamaica have the potential to upset the Mexican. The expectation that I want to have on the national team is that I would love for them to be a bit more careful as to how they play the ball through the line, keep the ball at their feet, and also how long they take to release the ball. A key point as well, Jamaica has to score goals. I think if Jamaica gets a chance to score at least 2 goals against Mexico, it will be a big boost for their confidence. But do not let the confidence get to their head. But given that the fact that we can have potential players who can score goals, I would love for the national team not to sit back too deep, but make use of their opportunities to score against Mexico. 3 points in the bag, it will be a very, very big or massive victory for the national team. And in that case, Reggae Boyz, if you are not going to do well, please make up your mind, give me a phone call. I can reach very quick to the game because I have what it takes to create the upset against Mexico. And I'm going to prove it to you. Give me a second. I'm going to prove it. So if Reggae Boys don't want to score the goals, I'm going to draw for this bag. Bowser, oh, Antonio as well. Let me lead the line because I will score the goals. All right, so people, it was my absolute pleasure in doing this wonderful video for you today. I hope that this video will make a lot of sense as well, and you can share your points surrounding the topic in question. Mexico versus Jamaica Copa America 2024. Reggae Boys upset. I would love for the upset to take place, but most importantly, you also have a say on this. So, people, thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for hearing the video. Take care and goodbye until we meet again.